I think the first time the word lonely really had a personal meaning for me was when I was about 9 years old. I'm an only child. My parents have gone to a funeral. I'm sitting alone in our apartment in Chicago, and they're taking forever to get back. Then I heard the sirens, and I was like, my parents died. I bet they were in an accident. Oh my goodness, I'm alone. I was lonely. And you fast forward a lot of years to when my wife is in a medical crisis, and it feels like I might lose her. And that same feeling I had when I was a kid, lonely again. That's kind of where loneliness comes from, when something happens in a relationship, you lose them, or they betray you, or they walk out on you, or they divorce you, or they hurt you. We all know what it is to be on this place I call Lonely Island, but I don't think you have to stay there. You actually can do some things that get you off a Lonely Island. I mean, for example, find somebody who needs you. Now, you probably don't feel like doing that, but there's somebody you know who needs you, somebody at work or at school or in your neighborhood or in your family. And what that does is if you reach out to them and try to help them get out of their pit, it pulls you out of yours because it takes your focus off of you and you're not so lonely. If you think about what connections in my life are broken, I forgive you or I apologize might actually help bring back a relationship. I guess most important of all, I've found is to find one relationship that you can always know will be there, that you will never lose. I have found that in a friend who actually made a promise. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Now, I've only found one person who could keep that promise, Jesus. Man, he was abandoned by the people he was counting on. He was denied and rejected even by people that had said they loved him. And even when he was hanging on that cross dying, he said, my God, why have you forsaken me? Now, Jesus gets loneliness. He came to actually heal the source of all of our human loneliness because it's cosmic loneliness. Turns out, much to our surprise, we're lonely for God.